to give a quick update on a new project I'm starting, and that is planting 200 hybrid willow cuttings. I ordered these on the internets, and they're looking pretty good. They're all starting to kind of bloom out. I've had them for about 2 weeks now. I have an air stone running, or a bubbler running to an air stone in a plastic bin in front of a window. And they're all, most of them are starting to bloom. A lot of them have these little green growth on them. Some of them, even if they don't have much growth, they have little nubs on there. But then down on the stems, they're starting to sprout kind of little white roots. You can kind of see it sticking out there. So I'm hoping I'll get a pretty good level of propagation out of these things. And my plan for them is to plant them all along the front fence of my house. They're supposed to be a good sound barrier, good visual barrier. So I'm still working out the math, but I think I'm going to do like 4 rows of them, spaced 6 feet apart in the rows, and then each plant will be 8 feet apart. So this is where we're at now. It's almost April 1st. I think tomorrow's April 1st, and yeah, hopefully in like 2 weeks we'll be planting these. I think the last frost date here in Michigan's right around the 12th or the 15th or something. So here's where we're at, and hopefully in a couple weeks we'll have even better growth. So that's what I'm working on now. Hello, it is a beautiful day here in Michigan. It's early April, and it's like 65 degrees out. It's really nice. I am going to try and start burning this pile today. Probably going to do that, maybe fire up the chainsaw and continue chipping away at this while it's burning, but we'll see. I have no idea how wet that pile is. It's been sitting for quite, well, for the whole winter, so hopefully I can get it lit, and we'll have a nice little bonfire today. Probably start slowly, but check in on it here in a minute. I'm going to throw some more brush on top. Alright, well, it didn't take too much more provocation, but I think we got something going here, so I'm just going to keep pulling stuff out of the woods here, throwing it on, and I don't know if I'm going to fire up the tractor or the chainsaw. Either can go get those things. I think I'm going to do the chainsaw and just add to it instead of trying to move piles. Baby's first bonfire. Hello. She's a sleepy baby. Got a lot of stuff out of there taken care of. Okay, new game plan. I wasn't planning on messing around with the tractor today, but I'm going to. I'm going to put the bucket on so I can kind of start pushing all the piles I have around the pond. I'm just going to push them around and see if I can get it that way. So I got to get this thing going and get the blade swapped out. I don't think I've had this thing running in probably over a month. Okay, so I just wheeled this out of the garage, this little makeshift pallet thing, and it should be pretty easy. This is kind of the grand design to make this job easy to do.
is actually working a lot better than I anticipated. thing is insanely hot. I can't even get within a few feet of it now. Whew. Alright, well, I'm calling it a day. The pile is finally burned down. It's probably been, I don't know, 4 hours since I started. And the birds are a little unhappy that I've been fussing with their home. But, you know, that's life. So everything went well. I wasn't really planning on getting the tractor out and doing all this, but, you know, I was in the moment, so I did it. And that is a muddy tractor. I was up to the hubs in mud when I was digging on that pile there. That's just an old, like, slash pile that I had rocks and all sorts of crap in. So yeah, I mean, I got in there pretty good. I did have one little fatality, well, not fatality, but issue. I bent, there you go, a log or something came up and bent my hydraulic, bent the stainless steel hydraulic hose there. Nothing's leaking that I can see, and I haven't lost any functionality. It's not acting any differently, so actually, yeah, you can kind of see from this side. It's bent in a little bit, so I can probably bend it back. I don't think it's a big deal, but well, you know, that's tractoring for you. So I'm gonna get this thing put away. I'm putting it away dirty because I'm probably gonna do a little more tractor stuff tomorrow. Just gonna probably spread those ashes around, or maybe just consolidate the pile. Alright, well, that was today's job. I'm glad I got rid of that. It's gonna be a lot nicer looking, not having to stare at big piles of debris. And that's for another day. I gotta wait. It might not even be till midsummer. I gotta wait till this water recedes. But there are a couple trees back there I want to take down, and just continue to get this thing looking good. It's really cool being able to see the pond. I've really enjoyed it. We had some ducks hanging out in it the other day. So yeah, you can see it all. We can access it. Whew, that was a lot of work though. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.
Hello. I wanted to give a quick update before I put this video together on my little trees. So last time I showed these, they were in a much smaller container. They were all bunched up together. I sort of realized as they begin to sprout and grow, as they are doing now, and again, these are hybrid willows. I have 200 of them here. So you know, as they begin to sprout and grow, and you can see they're putting on a fair amount of roots. It's actually pretty cool to see them all sprouting. I didn't want them to get too crowded, so I put them in a bigger container here. The air stone is running. They're probably in, I don't know, 3 inches of water, and they're right in front of it's southern facing, is kind of that way, but once the sun starts shining in, they get light all day. So yeah, they seem to be doing pretty well. They seem pretty happy, and I don't know, I'll probably be planting them in 2 weeks, I'm thinking. It's like April 5th today or something like that, and our last frost date, or frost-free date, is something like April 12th. So probably in the next 2 weeks these will be going in the ground, and I'll probably be using the tractor and the subsoiler to do that, and do it hopefully in a quick amount of time. You know, I can't it's 200 trees, so I can't get too crazy with what I do. I'm going to try to just cut a slice in the earth and pop them in there, and hopefully I won't break too many roots off. But that's where we're at with these guys. And now we're back outside. Here's the back window where we just were indoors looking at my little trees there. I wanted to come out here real quick because yesterday I ended up doing about 3 or 4 hours worth of tractor work. I moved some piles of debris over there, but I've been working to spread out this area up here a bit. It's a pretty steep hill down back here, so I've been trying to kind of I don't know, take some of the crown out of this hill here and just grade it down. But there was a lot of debris here that an old wood pile I had stacked but sort of neglected. I also want to open this up so I can mow it, so I can keep it from getting overgrown and being sort of a tick haven. So yeah, this was a couple hours of work, just using the ratchet rake and the bucket. I wasn't shooting video because I didn't really know what I was doing. But I'm kind of learning it, learning how to get a hill graded, and that'll probably be a project I work on for most of the summer. So, you know, it won't be too dramatic, most likely to start out, but as I take a few more dead trees down, yeah, there was actually a dead tree I had to cut down that fell down over the winter and stack it up, so it was pretty boring, mundane work, but I'll just show you the after thing, and yeah, that's my tractor life for now. So I'm gonna get inside, get a video made, and well, spring is sprung. It's a beautiful day here. It's like 70, probably almost 65, 70 degrees, so I'll be having a lot more jobs ahead of me, balancing that with taking care of my baby. So yeah, happy spring to us all.